Hello, my name is Chris and I work at the Sumner Public Library. I'm here today to help you learn how to make these beautiful coffee filter peony flowers. It's a really simple project and the main item you'll use is coffee filters. In your pack that you got for the summer reading program, you're going to have some directions. You'll have some pre-dyed coffee filters and a piece of floral wire. I don't know if you can see it that well, but here is a piece of floral wire. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you do is take the two yellow coffee filters in your pack and you fold them in half once, and then you fold that in half again. These are the two yellow coffee filters and they're folded together. This is going to be the center of your peony, and for the center we want to do a kind of a pointed zigzag type cut to make it look more like the center, and you just do this all the way across your yellow coffee filters. Now, your coffee filters were dyed by me ahead of time. I used food coloring and I dried them in the oven. There are other ways to dye coffee filters. If you Google dyeing coffee filters, you'll find several different methods and you can just choose the one that you want if you'd like to make more. Okay, so we have this cut and we open that up like that, and that portion is done. For the rest of your flower, you'll find 8 kind of pinkish, lavenderish colored coffee filters in your pack. Color's kind of hard to see on camera, but the way you deal with these is very similar to the others. You fold them in half, all 8 together, and then fold that in half again. So you again get this. Now this shape for our petals, this is going to be the outside. You're going to cut a scallop. And it can be a little tricky when you have 8 coffee filters together. So just make sure you take your time and are careful. Don't cut yourself, please. And just work at getting those scallops cut into the edge. They don't have to be perfect. Flowers in general aren't absolutely perfect. Their edges are ruffled. They have their own personality. So it's okay if, it's not absolutely perfect. So we've got this scalloped edge here. We're going to go ahead and open up all 8 of these coffee filters. So here are your pink ones. Here are your yellow ones. Now take the yellow and put them on top of the pink, center them, so you have one solid stack with a total of 10 filters. The next thing you'll do is take your floral wire and you're going to poke it from the inside, what's going to be the inside. So your yellow ones are on top and you're going to poke it through all these filters. Now this wire is sharp enough that it goes through pretty easily, not a big hassle. But if you do have problems, you can use either a toothpick or a pencil, something to make a hole that it would be easier to feed your wire through instead of poking it through. But as I said, this wire that we've provided you works pretty well. So you've poked that through, and then you're going to go over, I'd say about 1 centimeter to 1/2 inch in the center, and do the exact same thing. And just go ahead and poke through all those filters. And this is a fairly easy project. It's pretty straightforward. You can do all different colors. You can just really explore your creativity with this. Okay, so we're gonna shove those through. And pull it tight. Your wire is in the center of your grouping. And then you're gonna pull it tight and just twist that wire. Twist it and twist it to get a good solid base there that's not gonna come undone. All right, so here's kind of the fun part. You take the center, the single center here, and kind of gather it up, just one filter, and then you squish it all down into a ball, into the center. So it looks like that. And you take your next filter, just a single filter at a time. Squish it, squish it, squish it. Just bundle it up on there. And you just keep doing that with all the filters. Bring them up and squish them into the ball in the center. And as you go, it'll keep looking like this. There, you can kind of see it. So at the end, you've got all your filters and they're all squished into a ball, just like this. Now, again, one filter at a time, and they're all crinkly so they look like petals. You just start opening up carefully because you don't want to tear them. And kind of just pull them out a little bit. Shape them just gently, gently. And keep going. You can kind of see how your flower is starting to take shape. And it gets a little more difficult as you get towards the center. Just keep being careful and gently, gently, gently unfold them as far as you want to. Pull them open. And they'll be unique because obviously you can't crinkle them all the exact same way. So you're going to end up with a unique flower every time. And here I've gotten to this yellow center. So again, the edges are a little different. Just open them up a little bit. And you know, you don't have to completely crinkle the filters because it gives them more of a petally look and your center there. So I'm really liking how this one is looking right now. So I think I'm going to call this one done. I hope you can see it, kind of the different colors. I know they're pale, but that's all there is to it, to making coffee filter peonies. These are a great project, simple. You can use them on wreaths, you can make table settings with them, you can make topiary balls with them, just, you know, trim your wires and hot glue them, do some type of a ball shape and hang them with a ribbon. So really fun, really simple, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me.